So as you guys know, the Sephora VIB sale is going on right now. I recently got my order. I filmed a haul. I'll have it linked down below. And today we are going to be trying out a lot of the products that I picked up this time around. If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, I'm going to be trying out a majority of the products that I featured in my haul. There are a few things that I had to supplement my full face of makeup with. So everything that I'm using today can be purchased at Sephora, and I will have everything linked down below. Now is the time if you guys plan on shopping at Sephora in the next few months. For primer, I went in with the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. I love this stuff. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend picking that up if you're looking for a good hydrating gel-like primer. We're gonna start things off on a risky note. We're gonna try the Denesamyrix Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. This is like a balm to powder complexion product. I have this in the shade 2. I swatched it and it looked a little bit pale for me. We'll see if we can make it work. The packaging is stunning. Here's what it looks like. As you can tell, I feel like this does not look, I don't know if this is gonna work. It comes with a little spatula here, so we're gonna pop that out and scoop some products. So this was $36. It says that it has light coverage, natural finish, and it is a cream formula. It's also vegan and it's supposed to blur pores. So I have some here. I'm just going to apply that. We'll start with one side and see how that goes. I just did like a little scoop, and it says to apply it with your fingers. So that's what we're going to try to do first. Wow, this is interesting. It's definitely blending into the skin. I think I went in with a lot of product for just one area, so I kind of had to spread it onto this side, but already you can see such a difference in the redness. This is actually really pretty. It's not quite what I was expecting. I was hoping for something a little bit more full coverage. I didn't realize that this was marketed as a light coverage product. So I'm going to continue to apply this to my face, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, this isn't gonna work. This is not going to work. It looks like sunscreen that just won't blend in. Well, we're not starting things off on the best notes. I think I'm gonna have to take this off and we will restart, but I feel like even if the color was right, I don't know. I've seen this look so good on other people, but this does not look good on me. I am back with fresh skin. I reapplied my primer, and instead of the Denesamyrix, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I have raved about this foundation for years now. It is such a great product. It's medium coverage. It has a natural finish. I wear the shade 17.5N and it's $20, but during the sale, the whole entire Sephora collection brand is 30% off for everyone. So if this is something that you've had your eye on, I would highly recommend checking it out. I love it so much. This is my second bottle and I have multiple shades. I just think it's such a fantastic product and I get such good coverage. It has such a nice natural finish, and you can see how well that covers up my redness while still looking really natural and nice and beautiful. I'm obsessed with this. You guys already know this. For concealer, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. I'm just using a little bit of this to get some additional coverage and brighten up my under eye area. For powder, I'm gonna go in with the classic Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. Again, I am using all products from Sephora, so although this isn't new, I will still have it linked down below because you can still get this on sale. For powder, I'm going in with the classic Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff. This is a holy grail for me. I would Also recommend picking this up during the sale. I went ahead and did my brows off camera. I used the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is what I've had in my makeup bag recently, so this has just been my go-to. This is the moment where I realized I just put a crap ton of powder on my face, and we have pretty much all cream cheek products to try today, so this should be interesting. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, as well as the Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Stick Bronzer, so I'm gonna pick one of those to try out. We have the NARS Orgasm Liquid Blush to try out, and since we were already on the cream liquid train, I went ahead and picked a cream highlighter as well, and this is the Vanish Stick from Hourglass in the shade Champagne Flash. This is a highlighter stick, so this should be interesting. I'm thinking of going with Rare Beauty, mainly because I don't know. I've been wanting to try this for so long. I want to try both. I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury soon, but I do want to try this. So I am going to start by placing some on the back of my hand, just because I feel like this is going to be the safest option here. And then I'm going to grab a brush. I'll just grab my regular bronzer brush. I'm going to tap into that product and then kind of tap off the excess just to get the brush fully coated, and then we will start tapping this onto my skin. I'm going in, I'm like tiptoeing, so maybe this is unnecessary. Maybe I could just go right in onto my skin, but I'd rather be careful and take the safe route. So we're definitely getting some pigment. It's not quite as pigmented as what I'm looking for, so maybe I will go ahead and tap some onto my skin directly. You know what, no, I'm just gonna add more to the back of my hand and just kind of go with the flow, just build that slowly. It looks like it's working really well on top of my powder, like it's just adding some nice color and warmth to my skin without adding, like, it doesn't look like a cream sitting on top of my skin, it just looks like my skin, if that makes sense. So we're looking very bronzy now. I definitely spent way longer on my bronzer than I really wanted to, but I really wanted it to look okay. So I think we're in a good place at the moment. I kept adding to the back of my hand, and then eventually I just started like adding directly onto the brush like this. I think it would be fine to apply directly to your skin. I just really didn't want to have to restart my makeup again. So although it took a really long time to apply this, it blended so well. I love the color, and I can tell I'm going to absolutely love this product. This one I'm a little scared of because when I swatched it in my haul, it was so pigmented. So I'm gonna start by shaking it because that's what it says to do right there. And again, I'm gonna just put some on my mirror, and I'm just gonna do one itty bitty baby drop of blush. And I'm gonna use my sponge. So I'm going to tap, 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 tap in the blush, and then we will tap it onto my skin. Are we getting any color payoff here? Oh, I think so. Ooh, that's pretty. I love the Orgasm shade, but I haven't ever tried the NARS liquid blush formula. I've only ever tried their powder formula, so I'm excited for this. Oh, it's so pretty, and it's laying on top of the rest of my makeup so well. This is fantastic. You love to see it. I love the glow that the blush gives. I think it's so pretty and natural. So I just took my powder brush with no additional powder and just kind of tapped along the edge of that just to kind of blend it a little bit better. I didn't want to bring the blush too high up into my under eye area, but so far I'm loving my makeup. I think it looks so cute. Now we will go ahead and do our lip combo because we're gonna do our eyes based on how it looks with our lips. So for lips, I am trying out this Makeup Forever lip liner pencil. This is in the shade Anywhere Caffeine, and Hailey Bieber said that this is her go-to lip liner with her Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. So this is the lip combo that we're gonna do today. I don't know if this is gonna look good on me. I hope it does. So we'll see. It looks beautiful on her. So let's try this out. It looks like it's a pretty cool tone, like pinky mauvey nude. I can already tell this is really pigmented. I'm not very experienced when it comes to lip liner, but here's what it looks like. I just kind of did the outer portion of my lips. It is a matte lip pencil. I also don't have a lot of experience with makeup forever, so I've only tried like maybe 1 or 2 products from the brand, but this is beautiful. And you could wear this all on its own, but we are going to put Pillow Talk on top of that. This is a lipstick that I've already had, but you can get it at Sephora. Here's what that lip combo looks like on me. I think it's really pretty. It's definitely a lot darker than what I would typically go for, but I still think it's really pretty, and this definitely gives me like wintry vibes and fall vibes. I feel like this is a great statement lip combo. If I was a little bit more tan, I feel like it would look more like an everyday kind of lip, but on myself and what I'm used to seeing myself wearing, this is a pretty deep lip, so I'm liking it so far. Now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we will work on the eyes. We're gonna be trying out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nouveau palette. I can't wait to use this. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes. Now this is the one thing that I'm using that is not sold at Sephora. I'm using my MAC paint pot, but this is just my go-to eyeshadow primer, and I wanted to use what I use on the daily. I am using this in the shade Soft Ochre, so that's my one caveat to my all Sephora makeup. So let's take a look at this palette. I just lost it for a second. Here's what the packaging looks like. It's so pretty. I love the green color, and here are the shades. So obviously the greens are so beautiful. I don't know, I think we'll do, I don't even know, we're just gonna send it, okay? We're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna do some swatches here really quick just to show you how these shadows swatch. Whoa, a lot of product picks up in a finger swatch. Look at those. I'm obsessed. These shadows are super soft, so be very careful when you're swatching. If you press too hard, they will break. But here's what the first row looks like. 10 out of 10 on these swatches. I'm pleasantly surprised. These look even better than I thought they were going to, so that makes me very happy. Here is the second row swatched. Again, gorgeous shades. This is gonna be fantastic, but let me just show you how messy my palette is. You can see there's lots of eyeshadow crumbles everywhere, but I was pressing really hard in the beginning, so yeah, that was my bad. I should have been more gentle. So here's my warning to you to be gentle with your eyeshadows. I'm back with a fresh camera battery. Now let's dive into these eyeshadows. I'm gonna start by taking, hey Pancho. You heard that ear flap. I'm gonna start by taking this matte brown shade. This is called Fleur, and I'm going to put this in my crease. Right away, the pigment in this shadow is amazing. It's blending out really, really well. Also, I'm keeping things neutral today because I have a very important video to film after this. So I need my eyeshadow to look good. So hopefully this palette does not fail me. Again, these shadows are very soft, very powdery. Even as I am tapping my brush into the shadow, I'm getting a lot of kick up or kickback. I don't know what it's called anymore. I've heard people say both. That doesn't bother me necessarily, but I know that some people would like the mention of it. So you can see here, you can see how much product kind of kicked up and scattered across the place. I'm also gonna tap that same shade in my outer corner, and I'm using the same brush. This is an E21 from Bling Brushes. You guys can use code PAIGE for 10% off. I'll have them linked down below. Now I'm going to deepen things up just a tiny bit. I'm gonna take this matte shade here, which is called Metro, And I'm going to take that same brush and lightly tap off the excess, and I'm just going to tap that in my outer corner just to get a little bit of extra depth in there, if you know what I mean. That sounded like I was making a weird joke, but I promise I was not. I realized how weird that sounded the second that I stopped talking. Now I'm gonna go into this like shimmery bronze shade right here. This is called Lily, and I'm going to take that on my finger. And let's see how this looks. I'm just going to kind of tap and swipe that onto my eyelid. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Such a gorgeous shimmer. This eye look looks so good with this sweater that I'm wearing. I'm gonna take what's left over on my blending brush from my crease and outer corner, and I'm just going to kind of dust that along the outer portion of my lower lash line just to get a little bit of color there. I have a tiny bit of fallout, but very minimal, and I can tell that it's going to just dust right off with a powder brush. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going in with this E22 and the Hourglass highlighter stick, and I'm just rubbing that on there and then popping that in my inner corner just as a nice fun pop. This is also going to be the highlighter that I'm using on my face, but I wanted to go ahead and finish off the eyes before we did that. To apply the highlighter to my cheek, I am just taking my finger directly on the highlighter stick and then tapping right on my cheekbone where I want that highlighter to sit. For setting spray, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Air Blush Flawless Setting Spray. Let's see if the nozzle decides to work today. Yes, it does. I'm going to I'm trying to talk while spraying water into my mouth. I'm gonna spray a lot of this to rehydrate my skin because it's looking a little bit dry. I used quite a bit of powder, so this will kind of help that. Now to finish this look off, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Mine is almost gone. I need to open up a new one, but I love this stuff so much. It's absolutely fantastic. I will do one eye and show you guys how the comparison looks because I feel like it's almost like shocking. Like, it's such a good mascara. Like I said, mine is super dried out, so I don't even think this is like it performing to its full potential. But as you can see, this eye looks so much different than this eye just with one coat of this mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye. Then I'll give you guys my final thoughts on the new products that I tried in today's video. So here's the finished look. I really love the way that my makeup turned out today. I feel like we had some really good hits and some really bad flops. So we'll start with the biggest flop of all, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin blurring cream powder thing. This was terrible. I really wanted this to work for me. I've seen it look so good on other people's skin. I've seen demos of it, and I've heard that this is for oily skin, which I do have, and I prepped with a hydrating primer. So yeah, I don't know if it was just the shade. I don't think it was just the shade though. So that was a flop, and I would say I do not recommend that because yikes. My mom also bought it, so I'm interested to see what she thinks of it. I'll have to ask her once she tries it because I want to know that it's not just me that had such a poor experience with that product. And that was my first Danessa Myricks product, so I had really high hopes. So I'm a little bit let down, but that's okay. Maybe there's something else from this brand that I will love. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations. This right here, this Rare Beauty bronzer stick, I'm obsessed with this. I think that this was absolutely fantastic, and I'm excited to just like go for it one day and just apply it onto my skin, try it under powder as well as on top of powder. But my first impression of this was fantastic. I love the color. It's so natural, and I am excited to finally love something from Rare Beauty because I haven't had the best of luck with their products in my skin, but this right here, chef's kiss. I'm very excited about that. I'll have to try this one out the next time I do my makeup. Hopefully this one works out for me. I don't know. We'll see. She was pricey, so hopefully that does. The liquid blush I think was also really, really cute and fantastic. I love the color. I knew I was gonna love the color, but I thought it was fun to play around with a liquid blush because, like I said, I'm kind of in my cream cheek product era, and I'm excited to have another one to play with and experiment with in a shade that I know that I love. I went pretty light on the blush. You could definitely build that up, but I wanted, again, to just have a nice subtle rosy flush to my cheeks. I think that's exactly what I got. What else did I try? Oh, the lip liner. Definitely not my everyday lip, but I think this is so pretty. Pillow Talk is when I want a little statement going on my lips, which is not on a daily, but I do think that this lip liner pairs perfectly with the Pillow Talk lipstick. The lip liner is definitely a little bit more cool toned than the lipstick, so again, you can wear this alone under gloss with any lipstick you want pretty much, but I think that this is such a cute combo, and I definitely feel pretty in this lip combo, so I love this. I think this is great. I would recommend this. Last time I checked, it was out of stock, but thumbs up, 2 thumbs ups too for the Anywhere Caffeine Artist Color Pencil. And I think you can actually use this for lips or eyes, but I'm definitely going to be using this as a lip liner. And then the last new product that I tried today was the Nouveau palette from ABH, and this is a very messy palette, like extremely messy, as you can probably see. I think it was great though, and I love the way my eye look turned out. I am not disappointed by this whatsoever. It's been a while since I've picked up an ABH palette. Honestly, this makes me want the new one, the like rose metal one. I forget what it's called, but the formula in here is fantastic. Just keep in mind that these shadows are soft and prone to kick up. So those are my first impressions mini reviews. Again, I will have every product that I used linked down below in the description box so that you guys can check them out. And remember, the sale is going on right now, so if you need Christmas presents, holiday presents, birthday presents, a treat yourself present, anything, now is the time to shop. And yeah, I think you have until maybe like the 7th. I might be making that date up, but I think you have until the 7th to shop the sales. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.